This is video 3 for creating a quiz in Scratch. In the previous video, we had just set up the response for click on the apple and the banana. If it's correct, we're going to, for the banana, add 1 to our score. If it's incorrect, we're going to subtract 1 for ours. So you can notice we did the incorrect here, subtracting in our first one, so we're sticking with that counting method. Now, we also said we want to broadcast hide. No matter what they choose on, apple or banana, we want to broadcast a message hide to get rid of those sprites off the screen. So we're going to go here, and when we say, when I receive that hide command, I want to do something simple, and that's just hide. Now, I'm going to duplicate that into my backpack here, and as we go on to the apple, I need to bring out that same hide. So when I receive that hide command, I want to hide, and I need to go to my question as well. When I receive the hide message, it will also then hide this question for clicking on the banana. So I'm just going to play my program out. We're going to see my score resets to 0. I'm going to answer it correctly, 2. Correct. We go to the next one, click on the banana. I'm correct as well. And we can see my score is 2 with a clear screen. Well, the next thing that we're going to want to do is set up the framework for our program. So we're going to create 2 more sprites. And this time I'm going to say, grab my text, and we're going to be you are as smart as a 2nd grader. So that'll be my sprite here. And then I'm going to create another sprite. And this one I'm going to say, you're smart as a 4th grader. Now we're going to notice that they're both on the screen here. We can see the sprites here. Like we did on the other ones, we're going to want to set up the coding on this. And when that green flag is clicked, we're going to want to hide them. So we have that there, and we're going to go to sprite 4, and we're going to do the same exact thing. When that green flag is clicked, we want to hide those sprites. So now when we start that quiz over again, as we can see, we are all set up with them not being on screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a conditional. And we want to set up this idea with our control structures, and we want to grab an if statement. And we're going to grab is greater than, or no, let's grab if less than. If my score is, let's say, less than 1, I want to make this screen visible to show it. I'm going to go to my sprite 4, and I'm going to grab that same if block, but this one I'm going to need an or block as well. So because I am going to have if it's equal to something or greater than something. So I'm going to grab my greater than block, I'm going to grab my equal block, and if my score is equal to 1, or if my score is greater than 1. Now the reason I need this is if I just did greater than, if it was 1 itself, I wouldn't get a response. So what I want to do is I want to show this. Now our problem is we have no way to trigger this event. So we can see that there's nothing really triggering this event. So what we need to do is broadcast to trigger this event. And I'll cover that in the next video.